So what exactly happens when you give a car enthusiast who just happens to have an addiction to making YouTube videos access to basic non-enthusiast cars?
You get a video like this. This Honda Element isn't necessarily an enthusiast vehicle, so why would I be giving it an enthusiast review? Well, it has enthusiast bones, if that makes any sense, and we'll get to that later in the video. But generally speaking, as it is in its current form, which is a high mileage stock Honda Element, there's a lot to be desired.
And that should come at no surprise to any of you. It's not all bad. The shifter on this, and like many Hondas, is really good. And the clutch pedal actually feels pretty dang solid. But it's the beating heart and soul of this Honda Element that left me the most disappointed, and I'm about to show you why.
0 to 60, let's see what it does. We're getting... oh my god. Let's see what the draggy says. 12 seconds? What? Oh no. Why? There's no way, man. There's just no way. The mighty K series. How disappointing. I will say, like many Hondas, the shifter is pretty good. I don't mind the shifter. I just don't like its placement, and I'll tell you why in a little bit. Maybe it handles good. Maybe that's its redeeming quality. It kind of handles the way it looks. Okay, it definitely handles the way it looks. It looks like a box. It handles like a box. 20 miles per hour. Ah, I got an Element. Oh, maybe I don't. Yeah, that's a K series. It definitely says VTEC. So what gives? Where's that VTEC enjoyment everyone screams about? And all the hype on the K series, and why do I not have a boner right now? Well, there's an easy answer to that. This vehicle has a K24E. Meaning it didn't make a whole lot of power. 160 horsepower, 7,200 RPM redline, and unfortunately, while it does have VTEC, it's only on the intake cams, not on both sides. Hey, but you slap a turbo on there and you can make 350 wheel 400. So I remember these things all over the place. What made the Honda Element so special? It's ugly as sin, it's slow as hell, it's from the era of quirky cars that didn't make sense. Who was this vehicle for? I honestly don't know. I'm trying to figure that out in this video. I mean, as you can see, the interior is, well, you know, it is what it is. It's utilitarian, kind of, or cheap, or both. But, you know, it's just weird because you got the shifter here instead of being here. Every time I see a vehicle with a shifter right here, it's like I'm giving my passenger a hand job. This is not kosher. Shifters belong down here. Why on earth they put them right here is beyond me, but they've done it anyway. I mean, they might as well, because the rest of the vehicle is just a big cluster. You get what I'm saying. So, okay, maybe it's not the best interior, right? Maybe the shifter placement, it could be better.
Or maybe I could just stop complaining. I mean, this wasn't meant to be Honda's answer to fun, sporty SUVs. This was Honda's answer to a car market that had nothing but large gas-guzzling SUVs in a time where gas prices were starting to skyrocket. So performance was not the goal here. Having an affordable, practical vehicle that gets great gas mileage was the entire goal. And Honda, being Honda, did not want to reinvent the wheel. Just because this has a K24 and VTEC doesn't mean this was meant to be a potent performer. But it's because of the foundation that this car has is what makes it a potential potent performer.
Well, that was interesting. The question still remains. Who wanted this vehicle? Who asked for this vehicle? Quite honestly, I don't know. But the thing is, it's a Honda. And this is a Honda from a generation where this meant reliability. This was a car built during a time where lifetime warranty meant your lifetime, not the vehicle's warranty. We have fallen so far away from that, yet vehicles like this still exist because they were built during an era where reliability mattered more than speed, and cost of ownership mattered more than handling. And at over 215,000 miles, this thing still rips and shreds the front tires with ease. So while I can sit here and say all these negative things about this Honda Element, I have to remind myself that this is during a different era of cars. And its purpose isn't anything that I've complained about. Its purpose is the reason why it's sitting right here today for sale for someone else to enjoy for another 200,000 miles.
Alright, now it's time to rate this vehicle. So my rating system is a little bit different than everyone else's. Mine goes from 0 to 11. 0 being so boring that I would rather walk, and 11 being so over the top that I would rather marry the car than marrying a wife because it would simply bring me more pleasure. So where does this simple Honda Element fall? Well, it falls at number 2. Hey, that's not a surprise, right? This is an economy car, but it does have a K24, it does have a stick shift, and with the huge aftermarket support Hondas have, it would allow you to turn this normal Honda Element into a turbo toaster on wheels. So number 2 is where it's at. And I want to give a huge thanks to Honest Autos who made this video possible. If you're interested in this vehicle or want to see more of their inventory, go ahead and check the links out in the description or the comments. And if you want to see more content like this, go ahead, like the video, give it a hype, share with everyone you know, and if you haven't already, go ahead, subscribe to the channel. Keep a lookout for the next Karz Created video.